See, you know so many people who have every reason to be miserable, yet they are happy. Why? Because of gratitude. And you know people who have every reason to be happy, yet they're miserable. Why? Because of ingratitude. So what have we just discovered? We discovered that it is not happiness that makes you grateful. It is gratitude that makes you happy. And I'll show you a demonstration. Look at a conversation between an ungrateful and a grateful one, and you tell me who is happier from them both. One of them says, this is the ungrateful one. Life is tough. My house is so damp. But then the happily grateful one turns around and says, yeah, but most of it is okay. Alhamdulillah. The ungrateful one says, my house is so small, I'm suffocated. I can't be living in these four walls anymore. But the happily grateful one turns around and says to him, but it's a roof over your head. And it's a protection from the elements. It's a private space for you and your loved ones. It's a space for you to prostrate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is it not? Say Alhamdulillah. One of them, the ungrateful one, he says, I'm poor. I've got nothing to my name. I've been on benefits. I've been on universal credit now for the last 5-10 years. I just can't get out of this circle. What do? I have nothing. I'm poor. I can't even make ends meet. I can't live like this. But then the happily grateful one says to him, oh, you're poor, is it? Well, give me a price for your kidneys. How much will you sell them to me for? £10,000, 20. What about the price for your liver? How much? £200,000. How much will you sell me your eyesight for? What about your hearing? What about your ability to articulate yourself in a clear and concise way? How much will you sell that for? What about those enzymes that work flawlessly around the clock in your body with no instruction from yourself? How much will you sell them for? What about your epiglottis that flaps shut, that bit of cartilage at the back of your throat when you swallow food or you drink water? If it wasn't for that bit of cartilage, you'd suffocate from any bit of food or water that goes down your windpipe instead of your food pipe. How much will you sell that for? Your ability to go to sleep without injecting yourself or swallowing pills, how much will you sell that for? What about your ability to purify yourself from the bathroom in a dignified and independent way without the help of anybody else? How much will you sell that for? What about the gift of Islam that Allah Almighty has given you free of charge? How the religion is so fair seeming and beautiful in your eyes, yet your neighbor detests the same religion of yours. How much will you sell that for? So let's put that all together and add it up. Then we see your net worth. You realize you're a multi-trillionaire. But shaitan, he only ever shows us the things that we don't have. And a person like that will stay poor for the rest of his life. Why? Because he's ungrateful. Say Alhamdulillah.